Howdy folks, welcome back to Big Salmon Peak in the Yukon territory. Kind of bringing you in progress here so that I didn't waste a lot of airtime or recording time on just figuring out if how I was going to get the trailer that I'm towing, that little guy or that maintenance trailer back there, how I was going to get it up here to the north. Whether I could get it. See, because I need the 4-spot, and I need the maintenance trailer. So at first I tried putting the maintenance trailer on the M747. I put the ramps down, or I lined up the trailer, one trailer with the other. I put the ramps down, and I used the crane's winch to pull the maintenance trailer up onto the flatbed. I had to use the crane's winch to do that because I had to get the tongue of the trailer up in the air or get caught under the back of the trailer. But I need the maintenance trailer delivered here to get access to a location. I need the oversized cargo, which is a 4-spotter, delivered here to get access to location. So they're both important jobs to do. And this little guy behind me started out way back here, right there. So you can see that is a pretty significant trip, as slow as I'm moving. And I must have had half hour, 45 minutes trying to get it onto the trailer and then figuring out that it fell off the second I tried to get up onto the tracks with it. So that's why it's behind me now instead of on the trailer. So now that I got you up to speed, I'm just coming up to the drop. Couldn't stay on the tracks because there was an obstruction. I'd forgotten about that. I wouldn't have even tried the tracks in the first place. I forgot there was an obstruction there. Is it going to make me... It's going to make me drop the trailer and attach to the Let me release the winch on that. Pull this ahead a little and a little more off to the side. What's it say for cargo management here? Oh, I can pick up cargo containers there. Alright, now I have to detach trailer. What a pain in the ass. And I thought it might do this to me. I just wanted to try it first. I need to see where this thing is. At least I got both trailers here. Whoop, stop! Probably too close. Yeah. It says too far away even if you're too close. In game language, too far away and too close are the same thing. There we go. Now I can deliver this. See, this is how I could have pulled it all along. I could have just attached to my truck, but then I couldn't have gotten both trailers here. Opening the warehouse, alright. Now I want to pick up that oversized container, and frankly I'm not sure which job it is. Well, there's all sorts of jobs we could do here, like support the locals right there. It's 3 consumables. You can pick up the consumables right here, and then they deliver to like 3 different places throughout the swamplands here. But I'm working on access to location, the important ones. In the previous videos I was talking about how much concrete I'd have to bring over, you know, to take X number of concrete slabs to back. And I think what I'm going to do with that is just piecemeal it. In the initial load, I can bring over 8 bags of concrete and take back 4 concrete slabs. I think that's all I need to do at first. Because the other loads that require concrete slabs, the other loads that require concrete slabs, I think the delivery points are over here. When I was looking at it on the Flooded Foothills side, it looked like everything delivered over there. I look at it on the Big Salmon Peak side, and it looks like everything delivers over here for those particular 3 jobs that I'm referring to. So I'm not going to worry about it getting concrete for them just right now. I'm going to work on getting concrete for the conveyor belt job and the ore sorting center. I'm going to concentrate on those 2 jobs. I am so thirsty, gosh. I don't know if it's because I ate some salty trail mix a couple hours ago. Oh shit, it was like 4 hours ago. I just can't get enough to drink right now. Okay, now we go back down the tracks. And we grab that oversized cargo. Can I get on the tracks at the other end? Yeah, I think so. Or do I need to go back up through the swamp? I can get on the tracks here. Loading area. I'm using the Chaz Cabors because it can pretty much do anything you want it to, with the exception of very deep water. It does not have a tall snorkel. Whoa, yeah, see, you're taking water damage there. Now the engine stalled. That's exactly what I was talking about. But you know what you can do? You can grab a winch point and just haul it across. Well, you can grab a winch point that holds. If you can get a winch point that holds, I have to change my view range so I can see one that's further away. And maybe get on a tree that holds. Okay, here we go. Now I can winch it out to that island there. And now I can start the engine. All I have to have is the nose of the truck far enough out of the water for it to run. Alrighty then. Not sure if I'll have to, if I can get it on the trailer without detaching and parking next to the trailer or not. That will be an experiment. Where's the attachment point? Right on top. Wasn't sure if it was laying on its side or if it was upright. You notice I'm not using the anchors. I learned a long time ago that you don't need the anchors on this thing. Hey, that don't look too bad. Shit. Come back a little. Look at that. Fuck me. Pack cargo, restore crane. Alright. Close functions. No, let's try and get out of here. I should get a get a shot. There we go. Now, I know it says dangerous water level right there, but I'm hoping to get up on the mound and then find something to winch off of. That big tree over there. Because I know it's going to go back into the deep water. So as I pull ahead, I'll keep the winch tight. And then, yeah, the engine is going to stall. I think the engine actually broke this time, instead of just stalling. And then that fell off. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to bring I can't run the winch with the engine off. I can't run the crane with the engine off. I didn't think it was gonna get that deep. I figured it would just stall again. So I don't think I can start it this time, no. That's alright. This thing doesn't have any repair points on it, but I have something I can run out here. It's parked back at the garage, but it'd be like a 10-15 minute trip for that thing to get out here. So I will, I'll do that, and then I'll come back, so I'm not wasting a bunch of time, bunch of recording time. So I'll see you when I get the rescue vehicle out here. So I'm about to take the plunge with the rescue vehicle. Stuff like this, low plus with diff lock, gives you better traction than, wow, it's completely underwater. I can't even tell if it's stuck on something or what, because I can't see it. It attaches behind me instead of in front of me. Release winch. Release winch. Release winch. Open functions. There we go. Gotcha. Got the frontal. I've never seen that before. Completely underwater. Still run. Yeah, here it comes. And it doesn't even show a snorkel. Okay. Repair the it won't let me select it. Oh, trigger, not what? The crash course. Repair. And now I still have to consider getting that container out of here. And it's not going to run. The truck is physically not going to run with the front end still that far underwater. I don't know if I can drag that thing back here. Look at it bounce up and down. Must be freaking wigging out from being underwater or something. No, I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to drag that 80,000 pound monster. But what I can do is use the winch on the Kraz to drag that thing around. I don't know where the back end got all busted up like that on the way here. I mean, I was doing a lot of flying over rocks. I mean, I had this airborne a few different times. Over big rocks and shit. Almost wish I could have, hit record. But, it was 15-20 minutes to get this thing out here. And that's 15-20 minutes. That takes away from being able to record something more relevant than just something that looks really cool. Let's see if I can go off the back of the trailer up to something that won't break off. Not really where I want. Not the direction. Look, the engine's running again. Not really the direction I want the trailer to go. I want the trailer closer to the cargo I need to pick up. More than one way to skin the cat, as they say. The engine already broke again. I never even started it. I'm kind of dragging the container along as I go, which is why the Kraz is jumping up in the air. The engine is broken. Well, that's as much as I can back up on the winch. So, jump back over to the Silverado. See, I made it 0600 when I started out from the shop, and it's dark already. That shows you how much time I burnt through getting this thing out here. I think that's the front of the container. Repair the Kraz, the engine, the gearbox. Looks like we're all good, no damage. Should I just leave it right there in case I need it again? The way things have been going. Now if that ain't cool shit, I don't know what is. Alright, so it's unrealistic. A truck is not a submarine. Okay, I get that it's unrealistic. But I've seen people drive tanks underwater with the proper snorkels. One for intake, one for exhaust, and you make everything watertight. Change truck. Oh, come on, don't fuck up on me now. I was trying to use... Let's try this with... It's not working with the mouse and keyboard. Let's try it with the controller. It's not working with the controller. It's not working with the mouse. There we go. I want this kind of up here, kind of level. Stop. Don't want the water damages engine thing. It's still doing the water damages engine thing sitting there. Okay. Water's not damaging the engine, and I'm in a spot where I can pick up the container. God, I'm so thirsty I keep licking my lips. It's terrible. Put that down. VC, hide the functions, raise, swing. Suppose it doesn't matter which way I swing, but this is more direct route. Raise it on up. And figure out where I got to attach it. I can't see where to attach it. There it is. I gotta bring it around some more. And I gotta be able to look straight down. Now it is laying on its side. Doesn't matter. Even with the Kraz sitting at this fucked up angle. No anchors. I'm gonna have to drop the boom, extend the boom, drop it some more. Whoops, that's raising. That's a little much. Extend. Now as I continue to extend, it will automatically bring the boom down. I just have to make sure that this is kind of if I've still got the room underneath it to spin it, I should be lined up pretty good to just finish extending and let go of it. Well, that's it. That's where I'm letting go of it. Escape. Restore crane, pack cargo. Okay, didn't we do this just a few minutes ago? Alright. Now the quickest way out is through there and back to the left. So I'm going to hook onto the ass end of the trailer with a winch line to something up here and see if I can just turn off the engine and winch it back up there, because the second I back up, that front end's gonna submerge again. Not that I can't fix it again. Whoops. Wrong button. Wanted to push up on that four-way thing instead of down. Oh, I already attached the winch. So, oh, I meant to, the reason I was going back in there was to stop the engine. Jesus, my brain. If the doctor tells you that you have dementia, just figure that your life is over. You know, pretty much. Because you're going to be doing that shit all the time. Let's take the handbrake off. I can still steer it. And bring it around this way. Except it doesn't steer very well in the mud when you're pulling it from the ass. Oh, now the engine started again. Stop the frickin' engine. That's because I was trying to steer it, I think. Or maybe soon as it came out from underwater enough, I don't know. But now I want to take the winch and put it over here somewhere. Maybe off of that telephone pole. It's hard to tell what's what when there's a million winch points. But that's what happens when you got a 90-foot winch. Or a 90-meter winch. I wish I could stop the engine from firing up on its own, but as soon as I pull the winch, or as soon as I try to steer, the engine stalled. Doesn't say broken, it just stalled. Now it's running again, it's running on its own. But it's only halfway there. And there's more work I want this truck to do. So I think one more time. God, this is taking too frickin' long. Maybe I should have just waited on bringing you guys in until I had this thing out of the swamp and back on terra firma, as they say. But you know what fun would that be? I think that's close enough that I can just shut this off and use repair. Suspend engine, no damage. Outstanding. Change truck. Outstanding. Here we go. We got the container. We got it out of the frickin' 15-foot deep lake. Had to load it twice. Fix the engine, what, 3 times? I lost track. Tow it from one side of the lake to the other because it's too deep to run the engine. If it wasn't for that island in the middle that brought the engine above water, there'd be no way to run the crane. Yes, deliver the oversized cargo to the warehouse. Where's the damn... Oh, it's that warehouse way over there? Okay. Well, fuck it, we'll go to that warehouse over there. God dang these. That takes us in the direction of the next job that I want to do. I'm just going to run off the end of that there and run straight up like, what the fuck is it putting shit over there for? Alright, away we go. Where's the next? Okay. I wasn't sure if I needed to turn right or left, honestly. Alright. When you're in a structure like that, a facility like that, and there's so many obstructions to being able to exit the structure, it can be a little tricky sometimes. See, can I get this? Hey! I got it squared up on the tracks. I don't know why that's making it slow down so much. Low plus is about this, getting me about the same as fourth gear did. Let's see what high does. Okay, well, I see that it's a dead end, but I was just gonna go around it anyways. I could see on the map that there wasn't anywhere to go beyond this loading crane. It looks like I should have turned off before I ever got to the loading crane. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. I was going to cut through the corner there, but that was too much of a pain in the ass. We're almost there. I recognize this path through all the boulders. So the maintenance trailer gave us one access to a location, and now this oversized container is giving us another access to a location. And it's going to immediately jump to conveyor belt section 3 or whatever as soon as I hit unload. See? I hate that shit. Now, I believe that we were going to do... No, not East Camp, West Camp. I think we were going to run to Rockfall in the Ravine from here. And get back on this road and take it right out here. And I can get wood. I can get metal from basically anywhere along the way. The only wood is up there. And then that gives me access to the gateway to Feather Foothills. Now it says Rockfall in the Ravine. That's at least my next job, you know. not just some random thing that the game throws up there. Every frickin' time you finish one job, it throws up conveyor belt section 3. That's why I was so happy. I was just ecstatic when I got to the point in the game where I could finish conveyor belt section 3 and never have to see it again. And then I find out that the only way to get a concrete slab for the damn job is to bring it over from Big Salmon Peak. Alright, straight out this run that I did earlier. This brick framing place, I believe you can get like unlimited brick from there. But we'll just hit, you know, whatever seems like the most convenient metal framing. Maybe we can dive in and out of this one and then go up there and get the wood. This one looks like we could probably drive in here and drive right out there. Which is right past that. Yeah, there's going to be arrows all over the frickin' place for where I can pick up metal. But wood is more scarce. God damn it, I'm not trying to put the frickin' diff lock on, I'm trying to use the damn quick winch. But it's the same key when you have it in low range. So I'll do it this way, I'll go around the frickin' rock. First time I saw that big overhanging thing there, I had to take a picture of the Duramax sitting here by it. So I might as well do the same thing for the Cryas. In fact, with the Duramax, I wasn't recording then. I did some just pure exploration, just running around grabbing jobs, accepting jobs, so they'd be in my list. But when I looked, can't really see it now. Maybe it's past this point. Maybe it's after this. There's a spot up on the left where there's just enough of an opening between two gigantic boulders that are kind of leaning on each other. Maybe I passed it already. Where you can squeeze through. I just got the Duramax to squeeze through. I don't think you're really meant to drive through there. There's all sorts of stuff out here. Pull up the map quick. None of this was lit up or open, whatever you want to call it, until I came through with the Duramax and drove everywhere out here. All the stuff you see lit up. Nothing was here. These places, the brick framing, the metal framing. It's not lighting up brick framing because I'm not looking for bricks right now, but you know what I mean. There's a place up here that you can deliver stuff. I think it might be this tools for the warehouse job. But you want to take I can't really zoom out much further. You want to take a picture of at least 3/4 of Big Salmon Peak. There's the bottom corner. There's the other bottom corner. Where we were just working at the warehouse with the oversized container. And back to where we are. Believe me, I got pictures of it, screenshots of it that I can re-reference if I need to. Yeah, there was that one other metal framing place further up. Well, actually, there's a couple others that are still further up. We're just at the four-way intersection where the big mud puddle signifies the four-way intersection. Then there'll be a road going off to the right that has a starts out as a big puddle. That's it right there. And then right here is the metal framing. Oh, come on. I guess that was a pretty big thing to bounce over. Only one left, but I only need one, so this was the perfect spot to get it from. Now we need 2 wooden planks. We have to climb the hill and then turn right. That's where we deliver the shit. Come on, bounce up over it or slide off. Come on, stay up there. There we go. Now cargo management. Loading platform. Trailer, there we go. No manual loading. 2 cargo left. That's it. We have our metal and our lumber to open up the other gateway. I turned around up there with the Duramax, but with this thing, just gonna back it down onto the road. Quickest thing to do. If I can end this one a little short, I could tack on that other 20 minutes of doing a different job with the quad steer. I wanted to just try out the quad steer, and I ended up coming over here and doing a job and didn't really have enough substance to it to make a video out of it. Alright, cargo management. I guess that's fine. Get her done. And of course it jumps to conveyor belt section 3. There. Now it's not making my picture look like shit. Task completed. And I think that is where I'm going to leave this one. I got 2 access to location out of that. See, it says warehouse here now. It doesn't show me what I can get at the warehouse. I suppose if I had the particular job going, like this warehouse says consumables, one cargo container, 16 metal rolls, 6 cement, and 2 metal beam. This one does not. I suppose I have to drive in there. I have access to the location now, but it's not going to tell me. And the other access to location is to get to flooded foothills. Oh, why don't we drive to flooded foothills? Travel to flooded foothills. Back on the other side. And we are... Yeah, that's what I thought. This is okay because I need to get to the rolled steel factory. And the other thing I have to do is take 8 bags of cement. I believe the only place I can get them anymore is up here. Everything else is out. So I need to take 8 bags of cement back over there so I can bring 4 units of concrete slabs back here. And it's saying there are cabins there and there because I made extra ones. I thought I needed to deliver 2 and I only needed 1. And I did that at both places. All right. Had to shut at the last second. I realized if I didn't shut the recording down, it was going to erase the last 48 minutes of stuff I did. So the last second I shut it down for the transfer through the tunnel, and then I brought it back. I don't know why it does that here. It never did this back on like Black River, Smithville Dam, that kind of stuff. But with 10.4 it does that. Actually, it's been doing it ever since I started PTS. But with that said, I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.